Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another awesome episode of the SpecsRated podcast.
Wow.
And how is everyone doing tonight?
Fantastic.
I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking to the people that are actually listening to us.
Scare, don't burn your pizza rolls. We're here. We're good.
Can't you even wait until I kind of get the ball rolling? As always, I am the awesome one himself, Mr. Rev J Awesome, joined as always by the pain in my ass B Golden and the spectacular Specs.
Is I.
Now, how are y'all doing tonight?
I'm not answering.
Fantastic.
Oh, now you're not answering. Now it's like that. And we have Scare and Chevy and Awesome Mom all saying hello on this awesome evening. So look, I want to get the ball.
I'm glad that your voice is back, by the way, Specs.
Well, thank you. No more Stephen Hawking's.
Right? We missed you. So maybe next time, what's that Ricola? Take that next time you go yodeling, all right?
Yeah.
So I hear that we kind of dropped a bombshell on your family. Like, they didn't know about your impressive yodeling skills.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm glad that we were able to inform them of this.
My parents had no idea I was sick until they hit the podcast up and found out that I had no voice.
And they're like, oh, hey.
And then, so how'd your yodeling go? And I'm like, shut up.
So Scare wants to know how the
awesome.
story... Scare wants to know your story on how the contest actually happened.
I know, you gotta talk to Rabbits in his head.
It actually went down how I said it did. Specs was on his way out, and he saw a poster stating that Moosey McMooserson was like holding the contest, and he had the number one spot, and Specs had to go out and like reclaim Canadian victory, you know? It's exactly how it happened. He won, though. He took home the gold. That's all that matters.
And lost his voice, but now it's back. So he's here.
Yeah.
So just a big thank you from me for not leaving me with him again.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, that was tough.
And since, last week you lost your voice, Specs, this week I think I'm going to make you lose your lunch. I heard you make a comment about lasagna before we started filming.
Oh, come on, man.
Lasagna's a great thing.
You really shouldn't have done that.
What do you think of when you think of lasagna?
Cheese.
Ooey gooey cheese. And
yes, lasagna. It's
meat.
so full of cheese. Have you ever sat back and thought, man, I wish I could drink this cheese?
Ew.
Well, you will be happy to know.
Wait. Why do you do this to me?
I do it out of love.
And we do this before we ever even know what you're having for dinner. Like, you just always seem to choose the perfect thing.
I'm not saying anything anymore. I'm going to be waiting in Discord with you guys, and I'll be like, you.
The thing is, the story would have rolled either way, and then you would have sat here and been like, damn it, I was going to eat lasagna. So,
it's not that bad.
On that note, have you ever wondered what a Velveeta martini would taste like?
Ew, no.
Because Velveeta has.
I'm guessing it tastes like cheese.
That is why they have actually partnered with the BLT restaurant group to create the Veltini. It is a Velveeta martini.
That sounds gross.
It combines Velveeta-infused vodka, olive brine, and vermouth in a cheese-rimmed martini glass with a cocktail pick of Velveeta stuffed olives and jumbo Velveeta shells and cheese.
Yeah, that's like...
Okay, Awesome Mom sent a very sick-looking emoji, and Scare says that would be one bathroom visit I would not want to make.
Oh.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Oh, the senior brand communications manager for Velveeta describes it as rich and smooth and tastes like a dirty martini, but taken to a whole new level with a delectable, outrageous twist and garnishes.
Wow.
No.
Just no.
How would you like a $15 Veltini to drink to go along with your dinner?
No. I would like to keep my dinner, thank you.
So, at this
Throw in
rate...
a few jalapenos and Scare might try it.
I feel like someone is aiming for something that they shouldn't be. Because now with your Velveeta nails and your
Yes.
edible perfume and your Velvetini glass, like this is an establishment in the making right now. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a thing one day.
So wrong though.
It is.
Yeah, I saw the story, and I just had to bring it to everyone, including Specs, and make sure everyone knew if you were interested in a Veltini, you should hurry up and run out and grab one before they're gone. Kind of like our pepperoni pizza, which disappeared before I could try it.
It did.
It did.
Don't blame me. I didn't make
gonna
it
blame
disappear. Damn.
But I'm going to take us away from the nastiness of the Veltini and pass it over to B.
I was going to say, I'm glad that you started with that story because I have an amazing follow-up one that I never even told you about, Rev.
Oh, God. Hey, I'm just going to do this real fast while you go ahead and tell that story.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
No, you're not. So it's funny that you not only have we already talked about Specs being Canadian, but you also bring up alcohol. Because when you think like Canada animals, I mean, obviously the moose comes to mind, but what's the other animal that comes to mind?
Specs. He's an animal on the ice. He wrecks them when he's out there playing hockey, right?
No. No.
Okay, what do you got?
The beaver.
The beaver, yes.
The beaver.
The other Canadian animal.
So,
why is it pick on Canada?
It's not pick on
It's
Canada
not.
Day. The two
It's not.
known animals in Canada are beavers and moose.
they are. My son got this map or puzzle the other day of the U.S. and, you know, of course, Canada is always like right above it. And on the Canada portion, there is clearly a shadow of a moose right under the word Canada. So
It's like
that's what
Michigan. Michigan is
we're
known for
taught.
lions. You
and
know?
tigers and bears.
No, lions. Like when you would go to the Detroit Zoo and you would see the lion that was rescued from a crack house in Detroit. So it's,
Yes.
Michigan's known for lions, you know.
That's the true story, y'all. Anyways, back to my story. So we're talking about beavers. And like I said, you mentioned alcohol. So did you guys know that it turns out beaver anal gland whiskey tastes like raspberries?
What the?
Who? Why? Out of all the things to milk.
I can't do this.
Out of all the things to milk, why are we milking
Beaver's anal glands? I
yes,
don't know.
Wow.
But apparently it's whiskey is not the only thing made with it, because whether you drink alcohol or not, you have probably already tasted this because it's used in imitation like vanilla, like that vanilla extract that you use in a lot of baking goods.
Imitation vanilla extract comes from beaver anal glands.
Yep.
I'm not going to eat anymore.
Oh, you're finally
I'm
following
going
my wavelength.
vegetarian. I'm done.
Anyways, so yes, there is a whiskey out there from Tamworth Distilling. One of the whiskeys is made with beaver's anal glands. And there is another whiskey that tastes of crabs, just in case you wanted to try it.
Thank God I don't drink alcohol.
Same. I was just about to say
I'm glad that none of us are drinkers.
Oh, God.
And how come I suddenly cannot hear you guys?
I don't
Can you guys
know.
hear me?
Yeah?
I can hear you.
Did your headphones cut off?
Hey, there we go.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Specs,
looking for a job
can you give us a real story?
Yes, please.
A real story? All right. Well,
Scare
since I
wonders how
couldn't-
much that job would pay, by the way.
Yes.
Since I couldn't talk last week and you brought up the Razor deck,
I did.
I
I
wanna bring
tried
this
to
up.
run Specs Tech for you. So it was an awesome deck. I saw it, and I had to run with it. And it's Razor. You know I love Razor, so...
We all
what
do.
What would you say if I told you that that Razor deck was a previous other item?
What?
Huh?
What do you mean?
The Loop Deck, which was brought out last year, has been rebranded by Razer. That's the same exact thing.
Oh, you're freaking kidding.
No,
So
I
they
did some
bought
research
out-
on it. So Loop Deck and Razer are together,
Oh God.
going against the Stream Deck. And I don't know if you guys know about this company, but AverMedia, which is one of my webcams, they have a deck out now.
Out of his like
Really?
50 webcams, by the way.
Yes, so the competition for Elgato has been getting a lot more steeper here recently. And I've done a review, and not a review, but a comparison. And the Razer Stream Controller, aka the Loop Deck, goes for $269. The Stream Deck goes for $199, and the AverMedia Live Streamer AX310 goes for $200.
Okay.
So they're all in about the same price range. My go-to would still be Elgato Stream Deck because you can use it for a whole bunch of other tasks and everything else. I don't know about the other decks because I don't have them, but I know that the Stream Deck and a programmer Bar Raider has been putting out apps for this Stream Deck over like many years. But the AverMedia and the Loop Deck, aka Razer Stream Controller, I could see people using that for photo editing, stuff like that, compared to the Elgato Stream Deck.
The analog capability on it.
Because you got the dials, which is what you brought up last week. It was funny when you were going through them and I was looking, I'm like, oh my God, that looks so familiar. And when I went back, sure enough, it was the Loop Deck, which was on the Go Indie page a couple years ago or a year ago. So that's why it looks so familiar. Razer bought it, rebranded it, and
Specs sitting there last week, unable to talk, going,
I couldn't say
damn it,
anything.
Rev, why does that look so damn familiar? I give you my spot one time, and you repurpose an already thing we talked about.
So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up and let you know that Razer did not come out with that. They just rebranded the Loop Deck.
Which makes sense. I mean,
competition against Elgato, which
if
makes
you see
sense.
something with potential and you don't want to start from the ground up, friggin' buy them out and run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention after last week's show of it.
Okay.
By the way, Scary, you get yours up and running yet? Probably not.
He's got it up
right,
in the box on top of the other box.
Yes.
It hasn't even been taken out of the box yet.
Oh. So, next story I'm going to bring up here is actually concerning a program that we all use quite regularly, especially us, and that's Discord.
Oh, you mean that one, right? there.
No, not that cord, Discord.
Uh,
Yeah. So, Discord is actually in the works of making it easier to run the voice chat while playing from console. Something we
But
should have
didn't they
had
have
a
that?
hell of a long time ago. There was something before, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember it ever really working, so people will still go back to use their phones.
Okay, so when people were in game, they were using their phones to chat with people in Discord, is what you're saying.
I believe it was something like that. Either that or whatever program they were running before wasn't working well enough to actually handle it, or there was something going on with it where now we're actually moving forward with a more adaptive, more active version of it. Kinda.
It is good when you're playing cross-play with people. Like when we play Grounded, you're on Xbox and we're on PC.
Exactly.
So we chat in Discord because I know Xbox does have the feature of you can start a voice party through
But
Xbox.
it runs through Xbox, yeah.
Yeah,
most-
and it's not necessarily through the same game because I'll talk with friends that are playing a game together and I'm playing something completely different, but we're all hanging out in a voice party chatting with one another.
'Cause
So
the
they kind of
party
have
is
something
being
similar.
hosted by Xbox, not
Right, so
the
they
specific
had
games.
something similar, but like I said, this would be good for crossplay type things. Like I said, when you're on Xbox and we're on PC, it'll be nice. You'll be able to join through Discord and talk to us
So
That's why
without
I was
using
like,
your
I was
phone.
like, how are we doing this already? If
So,
you know,
based under that premise and that concept, y'all jump onto Grounded on PC. I jump onto Grounded on the Xbox. I will have the capability of loading into our actual Discord, the Island of Awesome, going to the chat room that we are in and being in that chat talking from my Xbox without actually having to be on the PC itself. And this is kind of the implications that they're putting forward with it. Now,
now is this out already?
I said kinda, a little, maybe. Here's all the flaws with it. As of right now, it's just available for the Xbox Insider program. So if you're one of the Xbox Insiders, if you signed up with that, where you kind of get early access into things, beta testing, stuff like that, you'll have access to this. The rest of us don't have it just as of yet. The other problem with it is it's working off a casting premise. So you need to actually load up Discord on your phone, connecting it via the Xbox that way, and then get yourself routed into the channel that you want on the Discord, the voice channel, at which point you'll no longer need the phone because you've then casted it over that way. Very minimal things can be changed directly from the Xbox as of right now. As an example, we're in one voice channel, we decide to move to another. I would actually have to go back to my phone to switch over to a different, voice channel to be able to continue to talk to y'all.
Oh, when I'm being annoying in game and you randomly like leave and move yourself to another voice channel, you won't be able to do that as easily.
Yes, exactly. I would have. Damn it, B, let me grab my phone and switch over. Yes. So I wouldn't have that option that easily. Minimal things like being able to control y'all's volume and stuff like that, I would be able to do that directly from the console. It's just, it's like I said, it's based off that premise of just being casted over there right now. So it's not full app supported on the Xbox. Now, this is supposed to be going to Xbox and PlayStation as well. I mean, who cares? It's PlayStation. But as far as Xbox goes, we're going to have that option. Hopefully, this is a step in the right direction. I would like a full active Discord application within the Xbox where I can load into my Discord and do things. I want to see some of the posts that go there. Yeah. I want to be able to share things right from it,
that would
directly
be nice.
to it, right? I want to be able to jump into a voice channel. I see stuff going on. I'm playing some random game. I can jump in and say, damn it, B, and jump back out. I mean, these are the things that I want. So this definitely feels like it's a step in the right direction. It's just as of right now, it feels like it's a half step. Like they stuck their foot in the water to see how cold it was, and they're like, all right, do we want to do this? Do we not want to? Like, where are we going
like
with
this?
They're still debating.
Yeah, exactly. So if it does
they
take
haven't
off,
stuck the other foot in yet.
Right, exactly. No cannonball just as of yet. And then, like I said, this is also as of right now for the Xbox Insider. So if you're not signed up for that program, we won't actually have.
Which I've never heard of, by the way.
Me neither. So I'm guessing I'm not. Rule of thumb, if you don't know what it is, you're not in it.
Yeah,
basically, what it is the Xbox Insider program allows passionate Xbox fans the opportunity to give feedback on the latest Xbox system updates as well as features and games still in development, both on Xbox console and Windows 10 and 11. You go through the Xbox prompts, you sign up for the Insider program, and then if you get in it, you get access to this stuff, and they listen to your feedback. Am I in the camera on that? They listen to your feedback on that.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Insider program is not allowed outside the U.S. Sorry, Specs.
Probably. That's okay. I don't have either.
It's not
so
the
we're
outsider program. It's the insider program. So,
Hey, Golden Pony Boy.
But yeah, so that's where we are right now as far as that. So step in the right direction of getting Discord more integrated with Xbox consoles, especially since I have moved my PC further away from my Xbox yet again. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Red is currently in spot number 175 in his place
Which y'all can't
of where
really
the dusk
see
has
right
been.
now, but yeah, we're
Right.
back to using Discord on the phone.
Yes, when we play
Oh.
Grounded.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's all I got
Is,
now.
isn't
What do
it?
you got for us, B?
Let me see what I want to.
Not food related.
And no, I got
I
nothing
have no
else
more food
related.
stories this week.
Good.
I have no more food stories.
Except
no
for that
worries.
cheeseburger they found under the... No, I'm kidding.
No, don't do that to him. Okay, so I got a follow-up. I'm going to pull a B. But, Rev, it's a very good follow-up that we have all been anxiously awaiting. So do you remember a while back when I said that they were releasing a certain video game called, well, a number of video games called the Cowabunga Collection?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
And then Specs and I went out and got the other one that we thought was the one, but it wasn't the one, but it's still a
And
fun
we were-
one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Even though I told you guys it wasn't the one, and you guys
Disappointed.
didn't
But it was
listen
still.
to me. Anyways, yes, Cowabunga Collection will officially be releasing August 30th on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Why would you say those consoles?
Because they were listed and other people do play them and like them.
Anyways, what date did you say? Say it again. Say it again.
August 30th.
August 30th. And
Boom.
just a little brief reminder, the collection will bring with it 13 games from the franchises. Obviously, we're talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. 8 and 16-bit days, including beloved staples like Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo.
Nice.
That's a
Yes.
classic. But you know what it's all about? The
What?
original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES.
That's right.
That is what makes all the difference right there.
They're even going to have the Turtles games that were arcade. Games are going to be in this collection.
Which, from what I saw, those arcade ones are going to have the online multiplayer aspect to it.
Oh,
as
I hope
well.
so.
I
Amazing.
believe the console ones are going to be local only, but from
Yeah.
what I had read originally, it should be the 3 or 4 arcade ones that are making it into the collection. Those ones are going to have the online capability.
I spent
Nice.
a small fortune on those little arcade games.
Yep.
Who here didn't?
I
So,
can't wait
again,
for that.
I pulled a B, but it's a follow-up we've all been anxiously awaiting for
Yeah,
so
My cough is
so
coming
long.
back slowly.
I've been typing in Cowabunga Collection release date, and all it says is 2022. And then finally, boom, August 30th. So
Just
not
like
only
that.
a release date, but it's freaking next month.
Yeah. Just about a month away. So,
Exactly.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
not food
can't
related,
wait.
unless you count pizza. Then Cowabunga.
I could go for pizza.
It's still got cheese on it.
Oh my god.
how do you like your
All right.
martini, Mr. Bond? Shaken with cheese.
Oh, so gross. All right, next story.
Give us some, Specs. What do you got?
Is it more Specs Tech? Because he
it
already
is.
did a Specs Tech story, and you never did the little thingy.
No,
But
that,
that
was
was-
just a follow-up.
Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
this is the actual dun-dun-dun-dun-dun Specs Tech.
Specs Tech.
Specs Tech. Specs Tech.
Really?
Is that
That
we
was
don't
awesome.
have we don't have a song for that yet, do we?
Thank
No,
God.
Scare, make us one. Scare, sing us a Specs
Wow.
Tech song. Okay, go ahead with your Specs Tech now.
I'm getting my pizza rolls.
I want pizza rolls.
All right, so we all wear headphones for Discord, gaming, stuff like that, and it covers our ears, and they're comfortable. But
Very.
I've seen some streamers with the wired earbuds.
I do
Okay.
that on occasion.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, how do you find them?
I just go over to the desk
Look
drawer
down
where
and
I
they're
have
there.
them and I pull
Like
it
that,
out.
jackass.
Oh, what do you mean?
How do you
How do you like them?
How do you like them in your ear?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have the the capabilities that I do with these. I don't have like the full pickup. Everything's always distorted and quieter. I like the freeingness that I have with them, but
Okay.
then also like they tend to fall out more, especially when I'm freaking moving my head around, or depending on the game that I'm playing, if I'm violently moving around because I'm throwing stuff. I mean, I'm going to lose those, but I'm not going to lose these.
Okay. So what if I told you that a gaming company has actually made true wireless gaming earbuds?
Now you're saying wireless, which worries me, because I like my wires. Too much
like
can go
wired
wrong
too.
with wireless.
All right.
But I'm listening.
So the company Asus,
Okay.
as we know, very good company for computers, has come up with the Asus Cetra True wireless gaming earbuds.
Okay.
The review so far, potent performance. Okay. Potent performance meaning, are you ready for this?
Yes. Give it to
They're
us.
5 grams on each earbud, so very, very light.
Yeah.
It comes with a charging case, which is only 27 grams.
Okay.
Battery life is up to 27 hours.
Damn.
Okay. It also comes with an omnidirectional microphone with touch controls, which can control your active noise cancellation and low latency gaming mode.
Oh, okay.
Meaning you won't have the latency like you do with just regular Bluetooth earbuds.
So I'm not getting hit, and 10 seconds later, I'm hearing the sound of me getting hit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, God.
So they have 2 noise cancellation modes. They have a light noise mode and a high noise. So light is like, you're around a fridge or something and it kicks in.
Yeah.
It'll cancel that out.
Okay.
But the high ones, say a big car goes by with like a booming exhaust, it'll actually be able to cut that out.
What about Rev's fire alarm? That's always beeping.
Yeah, that would
It's
actually be
not
canceled out.
It's not beeping anymore since I sent you 9-volt batteries and a lot of them.
True story.
Yeah,
Yep.
no doubt.
It happened.
The other thing it talks about is 10 minutes of charging will give you 1 hour of use. So if your earbuds die, you can charge it within 10 minutes and you got another hour right away.
I heard that backwards.
What?
1 hour of charging is 10 minutes of use. That would suck.
That was like I
10
heard.
minutes of charging
Gives
will
you
give
an hour.
1 hour
Okay.
of use.
Okay, that's
Dumbass.
good. B.
I had to turn that off. I'm sorry.
Well, we're different.
I
now.
will be back. I'm sorry.
Anyways.
Hey, look, I'm B Golden.
It was
And
an
you're Rev
emergency.
J Awesome.
This is currently on Amazon UK only so far for the price of $89.99.
Sorry about that.
That's actually not too bad of a price. Like that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Exactly. I was expecting about 200.
Yeah, easy.
Right. So it's something that I found that I thought was pretty interesting because it's done by a computer company
Yeah.
and they know what they're talking about when it comes to latency and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested in trying a pair because these are wired. My headphones are wired and my ears sweat.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I
don't
have
know if you
never
guys
had that
do.
problem.
Completely.
But
And
when
go
I'm-
with,
when
you
I'm
got hair
gaming-
over your ears all the time. You're used to it. I don't remember the last time I had hair over my ears. 19. Wait,
You guys
never
killed
mind.
me. Anyways, I'm thinking about getting a pair and find out how actually it is.
Hell yeah. I'd be
rating?
interested in hearing what you had to say about it.
Out of 10, people are giving it an 8.
Okay.
So I want to bring that into Specs Tech because it's something to do with gaming and they look amazing actually too.
Wait.
Now we're definitely gonna have to check that out. You're gonna have to pick up a pair, and you're gonna have to let us know.
When they're on Amazon.
Right. You're gonna have to let us know just how good they actually are.
Yeah. The latency thing worries me, but
Yeah, and that's always my biggest worry when it comes to Bluetooth is solely that. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if we can do away with that, then that might be a thing where, I'd actually be interested in checking it out.
yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so
What do you got?
speaking of losing a lot of money, y'all remember a little while back we were talking about Netflix? We always talk about Netflix.
Yes.
So remember we were talking about Netflix back in the first quarter, and how they lost 200,000 subscribers?
Because of password sharing.
Well, not just that. Like, they just don't
They're
have what they
cracking down on
need
it.
anymore. There's the cracking down on the passwords. There's the lack of good content coming out. I mean, there's just so many different, the variety of streaming services. There's a lot of different factors at play. Cost of it. I mean, it's definitely a thing.
Yes.
So, Netflix has put out the, new updated projection on, what was it, the second quarter of how many people they're up to as far as losses go now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they've
What
lost an
is it?
additional million subscribers in this last quarter that just passed.
Wow.
Ouch.
First quarter goes 200,000. Second quarter goes another million.
Ouch.
One of them was me.
Yeah, right. He was one of those million.
I was.
They would have only been
I am one in a million.
999,999 had she not left. Oh.
Exactly.
Wow. I have a feeling a lot of people are about to get laid off.
That would suck.
And just to make things better, you mentioned the whole password sharing crackdown that they're working on. So
Yeah.
they're rolling this out into Latin Americas now, beginning August 22nd.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Netflix is going to unveil the at-a-home option within the services. So now it's going to charge users an extra monthly fee when they stream through a TV or some, TV connected device located outside of your primary home.
Oh my goodness.
So as of
So
right
wait
now,
a minute. Wait a minute. If they're saying that, that means that they are actually recording your IP,
Duh, of course they are.
Duh.
which
But they don't do that. No, they do that.
yeah, that's what they
They
say.
all
They
do
don't
that.
do that.
Yeah, they
Okay.
all do that. They're all full of. That's another podcast that we haven't quite gotten into on all the things that they say they don't do that they actually do.
So what are they going to charge?
So as of right now, the way it's rolling down, it's a fee of $2.26 per month in Argentina and $2.99 a month hitting Dominican Republic, the Honduras, El Salvador,
worth it.
and Guatemala.
It's
So an
worth it.
extra
You're still sharing
$3 and you're sharing your password. But
deal.
to make things better, they are going to be rolling out an with ad options so you can get it for cheaper next year in 2023. But this year, in right now time, they're charging you extra for sharing that password with someone outside of your home.
Let's go backwards.
Oh, it is. It is.
Ooh, read what Awesome Mom just put in chat.
I get an email notice when you use it.
See? Awesome Mom gets an email notice when I use it. Oh, but we're in the same home, right? Awesome Mom?
Totally. She's in the other room.
She's over there right now. She just gets an email from the other room that I'm using it in this room to notify her.
Awesome Mom is about to get charged extra.
Awesome Mom's canceling hers anyway. She's done with them too. No one wants Netflix anymore. I saw Me vs. B. I'm good. I don't need it.
Oh my.
Oh, but yeah,
They are
so
in big trouble.
they're bleeding badly and they are doing nothing to help themselves, And I mentioned this several episodes ago. You got other people like HBO and Disney who are sitting back going,
Oh, there's so many.
"You're sharing our passwords? We don't give a damn. Keep giving us money." And then
That's
Netflix
right.
is
Exactly.
like, no, you cannot do that. We're going to
No,
charge
no,
you
no.
more. And then they
Not
wonder why they
okay.
lose another million damn subscribers. Like, seriously? Come on.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
but yeah, so
Netflix, when will they ever learn?
Hey, it might be time to buy some stock.
right.
Don't
we should jump
don't
on.
get Rev back on
jump
the
on-
stock market train. He
Google
went through that
this
phase
real
last
fast.
year.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That was like 2 years ago now, almost.
Was it?
It's been a minute, year and a half. It's been a minute.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so and their saving grace is random things that they get their hands on. Resident Evil. They put Resident Evil out. I'm a huge
And I heard it
Resident Evil
sucks.
fan. It's not that it sucks. It's just not that it's not.
Huh?
What? Okay, normally I can follow Rev logic, and even that has me saying, what?
So, Resident Evil is what it tries to be. It is the never dying zombie that just keeps coming back. And no matter what you do, it's not going anywhere. Within the
Like Michael
video
Myers.
games, within the television premise, within the movies, it just keeps coming back. Yes, like Michael Myers. So they created this new show, and I binged the whole damn thing, and I enjoyed it to an extent. There's a lot of nods back to the game series. There's a lot of nods to Resident Evil in general. There's specific characters who may not be the character that they portrayed within a video game, but they're noted, they're made mention of, the different aspects like this within the show. But they're trying to break free of the game context and build upon the universe itself. So if y'all remember, the first time I ever brought this up, I talked about how it is shot within like that parallel timeline structure. So you have the daughters of Albert Wesker, and you're seeing what happens to them in the year 2067 or 37, whatever year it is, and then like the year, basically 3 months before the end of the world, and then 13 years after, or some dumb thing like that. It constantly jumps around to an extent where it doesn't need to, and it over embellishes on some of the story, but then just like takes away from the other parts that you want to see. They build Wesker up to be this just like friggin' badass right off the bat, but then like you just don't get enough of him, and then the story seems to just fall and falter in some aspects. The biggest takeaway that a lot of fans of the series had with it was the fact that there was not enough of the scare element of Resident Evil. There's not enough jump scares. There's not enough
Which is
just
known for.
scary. Exactly. Going back to the original one, and then we kind of veered away. But now where we're going with like 7 and 8, Biohazard and all that stuff, we're getting back to that scary element. Like there just wasn't enough of that. You had a couple of jump out your seat kind of moments, but outside of that, it was just like, it was a cool little storyline, fun thing to watch. But if the show got canceled, it wouldn't be the end of the world kind of thing,
Nice.
And this is coming from a guy who loves freaking Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But
They're
yeah,
about
so-
to lose another 1 million subscribers.
Exactly. So yeah, and that's kind of how I got onto the concept of the Resident Evil show. Netflix is just bleeding left and right. Like I
was wondering how we got on Resident Evil.
It's just going downhill. That's what's up with Netflix right now. 1 million subscribers gone, charging extra for password sharing, emailing awesome mom every time I try to watch something. I mean, they wonder how they get in this position.
This is true.
Oh, what do you got for us, B?
I got another quick little follow up
Oh.
because it's what I do.
All right.
So, did you guys know that Dre, the cat where you play, the game where you play as a cat, is now out? And it is like taking over
Stray?
the world. Yes.
I thought you said Dre at first. I'm like,
No,
we're talking
not
about
Dre.
Dr. Dre? This
No.
is that show now?
Dre.
Stray.
Yes. Stray. So again, is a game where you play as a stray cat. It's freaking everywhere right now, guys.
It really is.
It's taking over.
It is.
I can't go on Twitter without seeing people
Exactly.
posting things about playing the game with their cat, just like
Cats
they're
right there
watching it.
I was just gonna talk about that.
Were you?
How
Yes.
people are posting videos of them playing Stray, and their actual cats are sitting right there watching the game, like because the cats are all into the game also.
Oh.
And there's also, so you know how I was really excited about the meow button to make the cat meow. Well, apparently it's not just like one meow. There's multiple different meows that the cat can make. Because I mean, if you have cats like I do, I have 2 of them currently until I reach my goal of crazy cat woman in the future.
What's that, 75 and a half?
Yes.
Okay.
We won't talk about the half though. That's another story.
No one talks
Poor
about
little
the half.
Fluffy got in an accident. Anyways, they don't just have one meow. They have like multiple meows. Like
Yeah.
my cats yell at me. They talk nicely to me. They screech at me. So yes, there's multiple variations of the meow in this game. And if you do it enough, you will actually get a little chatty trophy on Steam if you hit that meow button enough.
Oh,
That's
God,
cool.
that's
like,
awesome.
perfect. Like,
Yes. So,
so
I
I'm
just
not
saw
gonna
that
lie.
article.
I've been watching a few streamers play it. It looks like a fun, relaxing game, but you also have to use your head quite a bit to figure out puzzles.
Not if I'm catnapped the whole game.
B starts streaming again. All it is the cat sleeping. Gets up, walks around,
Meows.
scratches on something. You can scratch on things too. I saw that in the freaking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and knock down a whole bunch
Scratches on
of
something, knocks on down, goes back to bed. 10-hour
Yeah.
stream right there.
Yep. I will live out the life of my cats.
Oh, God, that's awesome.
So yeah, since I've talked about the game so many times, I had to just share that it is out and people freaking love it. And
It's
so do
taking over
cats.
the world.
Cats love it
It's,
too.
it's taken over the gaming world,
It is.
to be honest.
Yes, everybody wants to be a cat. Well, I mean, you figure in 2020 when we all got locked down and, you know, some of us are still in self-appointed lockdown, we all became indoor cats. So it makes sense.
So is part 2 going to be the dogs, or is that DLC where you can play as a dog?
I don't know. That should be DLC. They need to work on that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. I think they can take their money and run because they hit a jackpot on that one.
They did.
Right?
Yep.
People going out
All right.
with these incredible, elaborate worlds and storylines that someone sat back and was like, dude,
Let's be a cat.
right? Let's just freaking be a cat, man.
And
We
some
got
of those
this.
videos with the real cat watching it is just priceless.
I
shows
could so
ya.
see my cats doing that. I mean, you guys see my cat Colfer when we're gaming and playing like Grounded or Fall Guys. I have my hand on the mouse and my cat is laying across my arm watching
I
the
saw
computer
a
monitor
game
and his
clip.
head is following.
I saw a game clip where the cat was walking across the keyboard and freaking typing stuff on the
Yeah.
within the game. I'm like, yeah, they took that out of real life.
Yep, they do that all the
Oh,
time. I mean,
God.
how many times are we talking in Discord and all of a sudden, oh, hi, Colfer, and he just walks right in front of me.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
Yes. Okay. So my follow-up, now it's back to you, Specs.
What do you got for us, Specs?
Lego has done it again.
Dun, dun, dun!
Shut up and take my money. What have they done?
Well, see, Rev is going to love this
Okay.
Why just
You won't.
Rev?
because we don't have it. He's already built the Nintendo out of Lego.
I loved that thing. It was awesome.
That was a fun stream to watch.
It was.
Lego has come out with the iconic Atari 2600 console.
I want it. I want that more than I want the Nintendo.
Oh, that is wow.
Uh-huh. It's
Okay, how much is that?
2,600 pieces.
Okay.
Okay. It also... So, when you built your Nintendo console,
Yeah.
you can build the cartridge and all that stuff.
Yep.
They have the same thing where you build cartridges
It got the little game.
and into a game.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Hopefully it's Pitfall.
It's it's. I think it's asteroids actually.
Of
course
course it
Check.
is.
Hold on.
Pitfall gets no love.
Pitfall was a great game.
It was a
Yeah,
great game.
Asteroids Adventure and Centipede.
Centipede.
Okay, I can vouch for Centipede.
Okay, so
Centipede.
this comes out August 1st
Ooh,
for the price
that's
of
Wow.
soon.
$239.
Oh, fudge that. I knew there was going to be a catch.
There's always
Yes.
a catch.
There's
Yes.
always a catch. I want it. Hey, guys. Hey, my birthday coming up. December 7th.
Yeah.
Turning the big 4-0. Let's celebrate with a Lego Atari, shall we? just saying.
I was gonna
Just throwing
say
it out
something, but I
there.
won't.
Save that for the after party.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get in trouble on stream.
Oh god.
Yes, Awesome Mom is here.
Yeah, she'll kick my butt. Anyways, this thing looks pretty cool. You even make the joystick, the console, the games, and they're doing it because of the anniversary of the Atari.
Yeah.
I believe it's the 50th anniversary. Yeah. So yeah, August 1st, $239. It can be yours.
I
So
want it.
I'm gonna jump on this here with you for a minute, Specs.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled this up since you had said it. I'm looking at it in comparison to the NES. So the NES was amazing. It was, you got the actual NES, you had the Mario game, and you put it in there, and the game would actually pop down in and into a locking position. You could close it, you could plug in the controller, and it also came with a TV that you built, old CRT
Yep.
television, and it had a little crank wheel, and it would actually show Mario running along and doing that.
Yeah.
So what it seems like with this, what they lack as far as the extra components like the TV, it's looking like this one is actually coming with, it's got Asteroid, Centipede, and it also has Adventure.
Yeah.
And
I was
then
just
there's
noticing.
the front of the console. So, and this is the part that caught my eye. On the NES, when you picked up, there was a little part of the side of the NES itself that lifted up, and it had this like built-in thing that basically was the end of World 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it showed you the pipes and you could run through, and it
Yeah.
had the little secret at the end. With this, it's like when you pull open the front of the console, it's got this little pop-up thing of a Lego minifig kid sitting there with the TV playing the game like you used
Oh, yeah,
to
I
in
just
your
saw
living
it.
room or your basement. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it looks like it also comes with 3 little additional cartridge build-ups that look
Yeah.
like
That,
they're
like-
from the actual game. The Centipede,
Yeah, that
the
represent
Asteroids,
the
the Adventure.
game.
Yeah. You know, so
Yeah.
it's
Oh my
like
God.
what they're, and can we add in the fact that they also they put in the components to build a stand to keep the game cartridges in.
Exactly.
So you get that with it. So it's like what is lacking with the above and beyond that they went with the television for the NES set. They went above and beyond with the extras for this, the little add-ons, the bonuses. And if this is anything like the NES one that I had, the little knobs on the actual Atari are going to
Will flip.
actually move. Yeah, the controller's probably going to move around a little. Buttons can be pressed like, dude,
Yeah.
freaking Lego, man. They're hitting
And
home
can I
for
just-
us.
Can I just point out in the little like nostalgic scene, like with the Lego man sitting there playing, can I just point out that there's a landline phone attached to the wall?
Yeah, is it?
And there is a cat, a Lego cat underneath
Oh, God, of
the
course
landline
there
phone.
is.
And I can guarantee that Lego cat is playing with the 10-foot phone cord.
Meow. Oh, Specs, that good call, man. That is freaking awesome.
So I'm
That's
expecting
great.
you to
I
buy
want
one,
it.
Rev.
Yep. I'm gonna jump right on that. Chevy, where you at? You're buying that, right?
Nice.
Oh. So, you know, speaking of childhood and things we grew up on and this, that, and the other, something that has been around for a very, 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 very hella long time is anime.
Sliced bread.
What?
Sliced bread.
You get that sliced?
Sometimes.
What kind of rich people neighborhood you live in? Some of us
Detroit.
still sitting here eating whole loaves.
Why are you eating the whole loaf at once?
I'm hungry. I like bread.
Carbonate.
Man, I do like bread too. Anyway, no, you get me off
Anyways,
subject here.
that's neither here. We said no more
Anime,
food.
right? Oh yeah, that's right. My luck, there's more beaver anal glands in bread. Like I'm trying to avoid that. So, anyways, anime has been around for a very long time. And when you say anime, something a lot of people think of is the Dragon Ball series. Dragon
Yes.
Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Super, GT, blah blah blah. It's been going on forever.
Forever and ever.
I somewhat got into this back in the day. I've always been an outer space fan, sci-fi fan. A lot of my favorite animes were outer space oriented. Dragon Ball Z didn't 100% hit home with that, at least not for me. So
That's the only one that I've ever seen like
Right.
any of, and that's because some friends in high school were really into it.
And a lot of people are aware of it, even just for that reason. So Dragon Ball has been around for a very long time. I remember unlicensed Dragon Ball games making their way onto consoles. The NES had one that was quite rather hilarious to play through. I've played through that one myself. And then once we kind of got past that, everyone started grasping onto the fact that, hey, they fight a lot in this. This should be a fighting game. And then Dragon Ball has basically been a fighting game series ever since.
Okay.
Until now. Minus the little offshoots of RPG style ones, Kakarot, blah, blah, blah. But what if I said you could play Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z in a Dead by Daylight style?
What?
I'm interested. What?
Okay, this piques the interest.
Oh, so this game is actually supposed to be coming out in October. Right around the corner.
Halloween.
Yes. And it is going by the name of Dragon Ball The Breakers. So it's a multiplayer survival action game where you actually play as, it's up to 7 players called survivors. They're mysteriously placed in an arena called the Temporal Seam. An 8th player serves as the raider who is tasked to hunt down the survivors as the series, classic iconic villains. I know they're showing off Frieza for anyone who does know Dragon Ball Z as one of the people actually hunting them down before they can reach the super time machine and escape. As the raider, you gain powers throughout the match until you reach your final form as an unstoppable killing machine. Survivors, in turn, must cooperate at all costs and avoid obliteration by the raiders.
Huh.
Basic, Dead by Daylight and Prop Night and all the other ones we've played. It's that basic concept. It's that 1v whatever, but this time they're utilizing the Dragon Ball Z world to grab it that way. They have different abilities that they can use as the survivors. The trailer is out for it that they showed. Vehicles are actually within it. Like I've seen people on freaking scooters trying to get away. But you also got to figure the big bad in this is going to be flying around as a freaking... or flying with superpowers as the villain, so they have to add elements of ways to, fight back or stay alive, ways to get away really fast, such as, scooters, kind of like I mentioned. But yeah, that one took me back. I had seen a title talking about a Dragon Ball Z horror game, and I'm like, what? And I jumped on it, but yeah. Dragon Ball The Breakers is what it's going to be called. This one's
It just doesn't seem to fit, though.
It really doesn't, especially given the series is nothing but them fighting back and just all-out battles and wars. But now, from what I've seen, so, some of the characters being like Bulma or some of the humans, some of the people that don't have necessarily the Saiyan powers or, the Earthlings that are in tune with their powers that don't have the ability to fight back. It looks like these may be the ones that are the survivors, that are captured, that are taken, that are trying to get to this time machine to be able to get out. So,
Huh.
yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's where we're at with that one. I want to throw that out. That's coming out this October. That's gonna be Dragon Ball: The Breakers. So
You gonna get it?
I'm definitely interested in watching to see where it goes. I'm on the fence on that one right now. So
Well, it's funny that since you mentioned Dead by Daylight, I'll just throw this in there real quick. I saw a thing the other day that with the return of Stranger Things season 4, guess what's coming back to Dead by Daylight?
more Stranger
Oh,
Things.
no.
Yes, and for those people like me who loved to play through as Steve, your wishes are being granted because there is rumor that Stranger Things DLC is coming back with. When I mean it makes sense because there's a new.
It does, yeah.
There's so many new characters and villains.
New
since they
characters.
because that came out. What they
Isn't
did
it
the
Vecna or something?
Vecna,
is the
yeah.
villain?
But I mean, they released the Dead by Daylight into or the bit odd in it, the Stranger Things
Bit odd,
into
isn't
Dead by Daylight back with season 1, right?
Yeah.
So we're 4
Yes.
seasons deep now. I mean, we have a plethora of villains and heroes that they could drop into it and make a whole. That's a $50 DLC pack right there. to be able to
Exactly.
get it all.
Exactly. So there's nothing as of like when or who's going to be involved.
Yeah. You got anything else,
Interruption.
Specs?
I do.
Okay. What you got for us?
Sega Genesis Mini 2. Another console is coming in October.
We talked about it. I don't remember a release that we'd mentioned it once before. Yes, because
So
of how amazing they did with the first Sega Genesis Mini.
Yes. So this one is coming with more power and more games. All right. This one is going to be on Amazon for a retail price of $103, I believe. But Amazon is also charging $21 for shipping because it's going to be coming from Sega of Japan.
Oh.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
ridiculous.
This thing looks pretty amazing for how tiny it is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exclusive,
That's what she said.
exclusively through Amazon only. You
I'm
guys are-
sorry, I couldn't resist.
Oh.
I really tried to hold back. I really did.
Uh-huh. So the hardware design is now based on the Sega Genesis Model 2,
Okay.
which you're getting the 6-button gamepad instead of the 3-button gamepad.
That
Okay.
was a pain in the ass with the first one. I had to buy
Yes.
the 6 button for.
Yes. And then with the console, I believe you're getting, let me find it here, over 50 games.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a huge collection right there.
Yeah, it's a batch of 50 games. I didn't find the titles, unfortunately, but Sonic CD and Shining Force CD are among them.
And that's the big difference between this one and the original Sega. Now that we're with the Mega Drive, we're going into the CD aspect of the games where Sega was at this point in time. We're getting these awesome classic Sega CD games.
But when you think about it, these are just emulators,
Yeah.
right? So they're all cracking down on us getting emulators for our PC, but hey, we'll just put out a
Emulators are
They want us-
illegal
They
unless
want
you
us
pay
to spend
someone else
money and
for
buy
them. Yeah.
theirs.
right? So, but it looks amazing. And yeah, it's available as of the 27th, I believe.
Okay.
October 27th.
That's right around the
Very
corner, so
cool.
that'll be out for Christmas for no one to be able to get their hands on to give to their kids.
I was just going to say, and you better get on the list now.
Right?
Yep.
I'm not going to lie, I was never a Sega fan, though, so
I was a Nintendo guy, so.
yeah.
You got anything else, B?
B has nothing. She's like,
B was a Nintendo girl.
I just have one more thing. Do you have anything else though?
That's all I got for this week. So, Whatever you got for us, we'll wrap it
Oh,
up
damn
with
it,
that.
Rev, you suck.
Why?
I don't know, you just suck. In fact, you suck so bad that I'm gonna get a hold of NASA and I'm gonna name a black hole after you. Because yes,
Oh
that
my
is
God.
a legit
That has
thing.
been
And
my dream come true since 2 seconds ago. Oh my God, do that.
because for only $10, you can name a black hole in space on the International Black Hole Registry. The site specifically encourages you to choose someone or something that sucks.
Oh my God, I am about to spend $2,000 naming friggin' black holes. Wow.
Since black holes suck in all light and nothing escapes its gravity. You sound like anyone you know? Sounds like Rev to me.
Oh, whoa, how did it know?
Oh.
This is not an attack on Rev. I
Yes,
shine
it is.
light out. I don't suck life in around me. I am nothing but a shining, brilliant star that just gives out love and joy and greatness to all those
Bullshit.
around. Anyways, take us back to your black hole, B.
Anyways, as I was saying, yes, you can Google this and find it online. And
Oh, wow.
for $10, you can name a black hole on the International Black Hole
I could go
Registry.
broke.
And you could actually, if you want to spend $20, they will send you an actual like paper certificate in recognition
I am
that this
going
black
to
hole is named.
wallpaper a room in certificates of black holes that I have named after people.
I have quite a list going. I'm not gonna
Wow,
lie.
yes. 100%.
And no, Rev and Specs' names are not on there.
Lies.
No, I want a black hole named after me now.
Okay,
Damn
fine.
it,
Rev's
that is
name
what I
on
want for
there.
my birthday this year. Name a black hole after me.
You got it, dude.
Oh,
So that's all I
though.
got.
But
That's
they have
freaking
named the
awesome.
stars, and now you have
What?
they have named the stars, and now you have named black holes.
Right? 'Cause
Yep.
that was always the thing in the back day. Sweetheart, I love you so much. I named a star after you. Now it's like,
You'll never find it, but
right? Now it's just like, damn girl, shut the hell up. You ain't nothing but a black hole. Ooh, come here. Oh, we have come so far in life.
oh my
No,
god.
I think it's time to end this thing.
That's all I got this
like,
week.
It sounds like the after party is trying to start a
Right.
little early.
Just be glad none of us drink.
I know, that's the really shocking thing. We should say a disclaimer like right now for any new listeners we may have. We are all 100% completely sober.
How do you not know I don't have a Veltini right here?
Oh, that's so gross.
Because you would be puking if you did.
I would. I wouldn't be able to do the show. Oh,
No, you
God.
wouldn't.
But on that note, Specs, you got anything else?
No, I'm done.
That's all. So, y'all, as always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. You all are all awesome. We'll catch you back here next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.